This is our first grade homework. Each week, students will have a few activities to complete. We'll have our phonics pattern listed here, our spelling words listed here, and our high frequency words at the bottom. These are the 6 activities that students will complete each week. Our first activity is spelling words. Students will take these spelling words and choose an activity from our spelling menu. A copy of the spelling menu is included in the homework folder. Students may choose from rainbow writing, pyramid spell a word, write the words in sound boxes, use each spelling word in a sentence, whiteboard spelling, or write wild words. Descriptions of each activity are listed below. Students will also practice their high frequency words. Each week, students will have a list of between 4 and 6 high frequency words for the school year. Each week, the words will be listed below. Also included in your homework folder is a copy of the list of high frequency words for the whole entire school year. You might also hear your student referring to these as heart words. A description of heart words is also included in your folder. The next activity is called blending lines. There's a short description here, but just so you can see an example. The blending lines will look like this. In this activity, students will sound out the words like this. At. After they have sounded out the word, they will go back and blend the sounds together like this. At. When they have finished that, they will then read the word fluently. At. Students will continue that activity through the entire row and then continue down the next few rows of words. After that, they will read the 2 sentences at the bottom. If your child is able to fluently read, please have them read like this. At, fat, and, ran, pan. Have them time themselves and see how fast they can read each line. On the next day, you might have them try to read again and see if they can beat their time. If your child is a struggling reader, again, have them go back and blend like I showed you before. At, and have them practice blending those sounds together before reading the whole word, at. The next activity, next 2 activities are decodable books and a decodable book and a decodable passage. The decodable passage and the decodable book will both follow the phonics pattern that we are practicing for each week. This week's will be can, cat, nap. Cat, can, nap. Have them practice reading the words. When they're finished, they can go back and either underline or circle the phonics pattern that we're practicing throughout the week. They can do that through the whole entire story. This book can be removed from the packet and then folded in half. Have your student or your child read each sentence and the title. Does Sam tap? Can Hal tap, tap, tap? Students should be reading fluently. If your child struggles sounding out each word, have them sound out each word, read the word fluently, and then go on to the next word. Like this. Cat, cat, can. Apple, how, can, how, tap, tap, can, how, tap, until they've read the complete sentence. Again, they're going to continue through the whole story and read each page. If your child is a fluent reader, please have them read the whole story like this. Does Sam tap? Can Hal tap, tap, tap? And continue on through the story until they finish. When students have finished, They may, again, underline or circle this week's phonics pattern. When they finish with the book, students are free to color the book if they'd like. On the homework assignments, the last activity is math. You will have a math homework book that looks like this. Each volume will have a new homework book. We will not be completing every single math assignment in this book. Students will be assigned maybe 1 to 2 assignments each week. On the weekly homework, these assignments may be completed once each week, or you may repeat each activity throughout the week or throughout the school year if you find that your child needs additional practice.